Right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to work a little bit on this gas tank. When we bought the bike, the guy had tried to fix the petcock and he just kind of boogered it up. I don't know if it was broken when he got it or what the story is, but we bought a new one and we're going to put that in. But the first thing we need to do is figure out how to get the gas out. Since the mechanism that's in there now is still a remnant of the old petcock, it runs off of a vacuum. So we somehow have to create a vacuum to help get the gas out. I thought about maybe just taking the top cap off and pouring it out, but that's probably going to make a really big mess. So what we're going to use is the, we bought this when we did the brake lines on the Rago. So we're going to use this brake bleeding kit, and we're going to hook it up to the vacuum, what would go to the carburetor. So we're going to give that a shot. We're going to see if we can't get it to go into this gas tank. So first thing I need to do is I'm going to prop this gas tank up. Bring it in here, buddy. Get in there nice and close to it. Back up a little bit so I can get this. Can you see that stuff? This? Okay, so this is the line for the vacuum. So we need to get this hose off. Eventually. Alright. Get that off. I'll put this on. And hopefully this will work. Alright, let's see if we can get any suction. Yeah, we're getting suction. Alright, so put this in there. Open that up. Give it a pump. Look at that. Right on, gas is coming out. That works out pretty good. You want to do it, buddy? Mm-hmm. Alright, bud. So hold that lever inside the can and then give it a couple pumps. Oh yeah. Sounds like you're peeing. Pump it a couple times and wait. Look at the dial. See what much pressure we got in. Yeah, that's holding pressure, so you don't have to keep pumping. It's only going to come out as fast as it comes out. So anyway, this is what we need to do. We got, all right, pump some more. Yep, sounds like it's still coming. All right, I'll leave you to it. We filled up our gallon, so now we resorted to a Pepsi bottle. Can you zoom in, bud? See that? Can you get down low? On our second Pepsi bottle. There's a lot of gas in this guy. I think we're getting there though.
Another Pepsi.
Okay, so we got most of the gas out. The tiny bit that's left isn't going to be a big problem because we're going to have to work with this upside down. What I was worried about was it was going to leak out the top. So I think we're going to be fine. We got 1 gallon plus a 2 liter plus almost another 2 liter. Plenty of gas in this bad boy. Alright, tonight we're gonna take a look at this beautiful tank, that whatever that is on there. We're gonna be looking at the petcock. Whatever the guy did before with this setup and vacuum, I don't even know what this does, but I know that this just runs. You had to turn this on and off, otherwise it leaked. We got a new petcock because presumably the reason why he did this is because this was broken, but we got a new one, so we're gonna take that off, put our new one on. So first thing we're gonna do is try to not get gas everywhere, but take this off. It's a tiny bit of gas left from when we took the all the gas out. That was a fun night, wasn't it, buddy? Remember that, Chase?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, see what happens here. I'll take this out. That's gross. Definitely not enough thread lock on these. Get out of here, bud. Alright. Yummy. That looks a lot different than the one that we've got. Let's see if there's any gas left in there. It wants to come out. If we tip it up like that. Oh, wonderful. Alright, now we can check it out. Zoom in there, buddy. See what that looks like. Grody. Alright, so this is what we took out of there. And that's, I don't know if this was original or not, but this is the one that said online was the replacement for it. As you can see, it's much different. Hopefully it will still work. That's our first test, going to see if it fits in there. So this would face out. That's a good sign. Yeah, that looks good. I'm guessing this is we're gonna have to get a piece of hose to connect this into this vacuum. And then where this guy had put this piece of gas line to this petcock on and off switch out here, that is gonna be concerning on the bike, because I imagine that won't be one long piece that comes back to this. But we'll figure all that out. First we're gonna do is we're gonna get this cleaned up a little bit, get all this off of there. Our part did come with a new gasket, so hopefully that'll seal up nice once we get her cleaned up. Alright, so a bit of a problem. I've taken this new one apart a little bit farther so we can kind of show a little bit closer, but there's a new one. There's the old one. Problem there is pretty obvious. So that we're gonna have to deal with. See if we can't find the original or more of an original. The upsetting thing is that this said that this fit a 1980 GS850, and there were even comments on Amazon saying how people had bought this and it fit perfectly. So I'm not sure if this tank is original, which I would assume it is, since the color scheme of the bike, aside from this beautiful mural, is pretty consistent with what's going on. So that needs to change. And the other thing that's kind of upsetting is this here was the rest of the gas that we got taken out. As you can see, lots of particles, lots and lots of rust in the gas. It really stinks. So the other day when we pumped all that gas out, that all looked pretty good, but that was coming through the filter of the petcock. So maybe that's filter was doing its job. It's pretty small. It was really gross on the end. I cleaned that all up pretty well. So at the moment, I think what we're gonna have to do is either we're gonna have to find another new one, or we're gonna have to put this hokey system back on. Which brings us to our last problem. I think either the tank's sitting with no gas in it for that period of time, or I don't know, it won't focus on inside there very well, but it is not very pretty inside. So we're gonna have to try to rectify that as well, because if you, it is pretty bad. All right, well, I think we'll wrap the video here with this. We have some work that we need to do, and yeah, like I said, either we're gonna put this old one back together, we're gonna take our chance and trying to find another new one. Or a third option, I guess, is I kind of wanted to put knee dents on this tank, but the tank is in pretty good shape. The paint job on it, you know, not really my taste, but aside from the rust inside it now, the tank is in a really good shape. I didn't want to put knee dents in it and wreck this tank, but maybe that is a third option. We'll try to track down another tank and do knee dents in that one. If we have to do a tank inside rust removal on this one, maybe a different tank will be much different. But all right, catch you guys in a few.